If I could turn back time. All right, so lots of things going on right now. Max Brosmer is in the game for these kneel downs. Walter Rouse is in at left tackle. Hopefully, they just sent Darisaw to the locker room early because the Vikings had 3 seconds left. So who knows? But so the Vikings down 10-7, 7-10 split, 10-7 offsuit against the Cleveland Browns, and there's so much random stuff going on in this game. Again, I have no idea how the Vikings, this mid-market team, is just so full of drama all the time, always. So Jalen Naylor's been looking good, but Jordan Addison apparently was suspended for a quarter, coach's decision, not injury related, not anything like that. So Kevin Collins just decides to sit him, like this is some collegiate baloney. This is Alabama versus East Tennessee Tech Chattanooga. Violation of team rules. We got to sit you down for a quarter. Trying to win a ball game here, man. And hey, if Addison did wrong, sit him down for the whole game. Fine. Actually, no, don't do that. Well, depending what it is. No, Addison's punishment should be no driving during the bye week. Also, stay at the facility and Kevin O'Connell's guest room. That's what it should be. But Vikings down 10-7. Just a really random game. Carson Wentz getting banged up. Carson Wentz didn't look right the entire game. And Carson Wentz took a huge beating against the Steelers. And he was out there, obviously not a medical professional, but you can just tell when someone doesn't look right. And Wentz was, even before Wentz met Schlesinger and left with the injury, like he was holding his left arm weird. And also almost all of his passes were sidearm. Look about like Pat Neshek out there. So it felt like this is just a culmination of him getting hammered back there behind that bad offensive line last week. Knocking on all the wood. Frankly, the offensive line has looked good so far today. And they've been doing what they can. C.J. Ham has been in there. Oliver and Hawkinson been doing a lot of chips. Hopefully this Darisaw thing will just be them getting a jump before halftime and nothing more. But Max Brosmer show. And since the Vikings got rid of Desmond Ridder, the Vikings don't have an emergency third quarterback, although it could be Cam Akers. All right. And we pointed this out before. Cam Akers, as a high school quarterback, was bat bleeping saying, how do you have 5,200 total yards and 65 touchdowns? So Cam Akers finding Josh Oliver. It's beautiful. Hudson Shea for $5. So the quick passes were working too well. Is that why we stopped? That's exactly what happened. It's exactly what Kevin Collins just like. He literally cannot help himself. And also Jordan Mason with that fumble. Come on, man. Two fumbles in 2 opening drives. This time it cost him. Julius Grover, $2. Thank God for the bye week. Yeesh. Def Not Nicky, $2. Hargrave and Allen should be the sub players. Yes. Redmond, as well as LDR and TID are looking really damn good. Love that TID got his first career sack. LDR getting some tackles for loss too. It's good. If you got a question or a comment, toss a couple bucks in the chat and we'll get to them. But so I don't know what's gonna happen. Vikings get the ball. I mean, is it going to be the Max Brosmer show? And Brosmer is very good at getting rid of the ball quick, and that's what the Vikings need to do. And Jefferson was starting to get something going. 3 catches for 38. Oliver had the touchdown. Naylor's quietly looked really good, and also he had the big time catch and run that got negated by the Brandel holding. That was a pretty thin hold. I just feel like that was a dominating block by number 64, center number 3, Blake Brandel. But I don't know, like the defense has been good in spurts. Flores has made some adjustments, and Gabriel so far he's 13-21 for 100 yards. Sacked once. It just feels Gabriel's thrown probably like 5 or 6 interceptable balls, and it's just a matter of time. Like the Vikings are going to get their mitts on one, and it's going to be the turnover celly, and it's going to be good. K-Kick, $5. Finally, a real quarterback coming in. Go Brosmer. No more McCarthy and one's garbage anymore. So since the Gophers got their asses kicked by Ohio State last night, I think Brosmer's going to get some revenge on the state of Ohio, just completely taking him to town. Let's go, man. Derek Baker, our guy, $20 a game. Grades: Wentz A-. Kevin McConnell A-. Defense A-. Special teams C. I haven't seen a return without a penalty yet. And at the end of the day, that's on Coach Hat. It's ridiculous, man. Addison traded in bye week. I assume he was just late for a meeting, right? All the details will come out, but I don't know, man. In a game where you need offensive firepower, I don't know. And also, I'm mainly just irritated for my fantasy team. Buds, $2. Time for the Bro Show. We're all stars now in the Bro Show. I want there to be a good problem to have. I want there to be a full bye week of Brosmer or McCarthy? Question mark. Because obviously you want your team to do good, and obviously you want your squad to have as many quality quarterbacks as possible. Now, the whole thing of, well, if you have two quarterbacks, you have none. No, that's baloney. You have two good quarterbacks then. The loss sound, $2. I'm excited for the Bro Show. Let's go. Absolutely. Michael Gossett, $2. Looking more and more like a repeat of 23. Thankfully, the Vikings will be able to get some bodies healthy because, so Ryan Kelly going on IR. The earliest he could return is week 10. You have Aaron Jones could return week 8 against the Chargers. So, I mean, there could be some hope, but right now it's not looking ideal. Or Earl Pittercrow, $2. Holding 3 and out with all momentum better be bad. Yes. I mean, just getting in a rhythm. Mason hang on to the damn football, which this kind of is like 23 because injuries, fumbles. That season started out bad. No bueno. No gouda. Nah. But overall, the defense, it just, some of the pursuit angles are just so piss poor, man. And yeah, the Vikings do have to suture things up. Love that Harrison Smith is getting back in more and more. Had that nice shoestring tackle. Diamond Dallas Turner, coverage on Fannin, and then Stonin, that read option. Absolutely fantastic. Also, it just feels like 5'8". Grenard is just like an eighth of a second. Yeah. And Gabriel, frankly, has been looking pretty damn good. Getting rid of the ball quick, but of course that was his game. 63 collegiate starts. It's not really a brag. But he does have a quick release, gets rid of the football, and he's going to have to. That's what he's been doing. Def Not Nicky, $5. Bros versus Macias coming up soon. Wentz's third-party candidate. I think you meant McCarthy. Bros versus McCarthy. We got the Big Ten battle. Maybe this whole thing about us comparing Max Brosmer to Brock Purdy, maybe that has some validity. Yeah, because Trey Lance did go down with an ankle injury, right? Obviously, broken ankle versus a high ankle sprain. And then Wentz is our Jimmy Garoppolo in this scenario. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. But basically, Vikings, you get the ball, start the half, buckle down. Kevin O'Connell called a solid game so far. All right, and he's taken into account his bad offensive line. He didn't necessarily do that the first 3 games of the season. So glad that he's doing that. And a little bit of razzle-dazzle. Yeah, love the Akers pass to Josh Oliver. Vikings need a spark. And now with the Bro Show in, I don't think things change. Like, honestly, just get rid of the ball quick and let your playmakers work. Actually play Jordan Addison. We'll be good. I can't wait to hear what Jordan Addison did. I'm sure it was something as benign as missing a meeting because I feel like it was something serious. He would have just been sat down, maybe even sent home. So I guess we'll find out. Drew, $2. What up? Aaron's World, $2. So many injuries. It's time we get some new staff, which is fair. Oh, so interesting situation. So my son Rocco plays soccer, right? And some of the parents have so I specifically don't wear Vikings gear out in public in general because I don't like being recognized sometimes. But I've been recognized a few times, right? And also sometimes I like to do is like, I'm not the host of that show. I don't not know what you're talking about. So then they just feel like they're racist, thinking that all Asians look alike. But one of the parents is a Vikings, like he's part of the strength and conditioning staff. He was not happy. He was not happy with us. Also, someone who would not be happy with us is producer Allie. If we do not pump up the Purple for the Win International Game sale, link is down below, purpleftw.net. Get your hats, get your mugs, get your halftime shows. 10% off using promo code over there. Producer Allie is a rock star. Yeah. She is my rock, and sometimes the rock gets thrown at my head. Christian Ariza, $5. When the game isn't going great, your halftime shows make up for it. Let's go, Max. Thank you, and I feel like this is therapy for me. I'm talking to the lady while I'm laying on the couch, and she's got her notepad. So how'd that make you feel? It was terrible. It goes back to my childhood. This affliction, this abuse that my parents put on me. Flex Buddhist, $2. Do we have an emergency quarterback? It might be Cam Akers. Just run Wildcat the rest of the game, man. Andrew Mithun, $10. Too much negativity. Let's go, Skull. Oh, no, we're still going to win this game. We're still going to win this game in the dumbest way possible. Def Not Nicky, $2. Brandel finding a future at center, looking good. He's actually looked pretty damn solid. Not gonna lie. So, and hopefully this holds up because that Browns pass rush is legit. Holy Spirit in me, $5. Akers to Oliver did nothing for my fantasy football team. God, that would be such. I mean, I not gonna lie. I kind of like this fantasy football season. I know people are complaining because there's so many injuries around the league, but to win your league this year, like you can't just be gifted like the best team at the draft, and it's true for most seasons. Like the draft is a draft. The transactions, the trades, the waivers, the fab pickups, the looking ahead and making the right moves at the right time, and a little bit of puck luck. That's how you win fantasy leagues. You have to be able to adjust. And now, like, we're getting into who is Torrey Horton. Torrey Horton's a good pickup, man. Also, who picked up Woody Marks week 4? This guy. Corey Nunya, $2. Love your content. Keep it up. Skull, let's go. Absolutely. P. Arthur, $2. What up? What up? What up? All right. So basically, Vikings game plan: get the ball second half, march down, get some points. Defense is gonna have to get a turnover or two. And Gabriel is just hurting for a squirting. Like Southpaw Bruno Mars is just begging to get pick sixed. I feel like it's gonna be Murph. Yeah, Murph's gonna have a little redemption song in the second half, man. Anyways, we'll be back here post game as well as winners and losers. You guys are the absolute best. You keep me sane. Hopefully, we do a little something for you as well. I love you. I know it's hard for a Minnesotan to say because we don't talk about it.